Hello everybody. Hello. Let's see here. Is this thing on? Yeah, I believe it's on. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna stream. We're gonna do a online run. Let's see here. Let's do a date. Yeah, we're gonna do. It's interesting that we can do this in multiplayer. Current streak 2, best streak 2. That is a gosh diddly darn lie. But we will do a solo thing. Oh, we're going to Mega Stan. Interesting. Mega Stan used to be a Sunday thing, which is actually interesting because it's something akin to a Sunday dinner. Metronome. Oh, this is. We're green for St. Patrick's Day. That is so cute. That is unbelievably cute. Wow. Whenever I thought I couldn't like this game more than I already did, they hit me with that. That is adorable. Oh, that is Edmund McMillan. I wonder if it's always been that way, or if they updated it for this year. Myself, I'm wearing blue right now instead of green. At my job, I've been picking out a lot of green stuff for other people. So, I've spared a lot of people from being pinched, but not myself. So the mystery gift, that's like an interesting play, yeah? I don't know where I'd want to pop it, really. Okay. Thank you for the BBF. But, big beautiful fly, that is. But I did not want it. We're on Views Metronome. Using Metronome's always a little bit of a sketch thing to do. It can very easily become a bad decision. Let's just take the Spirit Hearts now. We shouldn't be getting into too much trouble. So the question is, do we want to use the GIF? If so, where? We could do the Secret Room play. I guess we're going to be on the lookout for green items, too. Which, yeah, I know I talked about maybe doing a Malgenic stream. I'm not going to do it this week. I haven't bought the game yet. That's mainly why. I mean, I definitely could. I'm just haven't bothered getting it yet. And it's one of those things where I don't really know anything about it other than it's another roguelike game, and it's from the creator of this game. And I do love this game, and I adore it. But I adore it too much. That's dangerous. I have a lot of obsessions already. Glass Eye, okay. So, where should we pop this? Secret room there, maybe? No. This map, I actually have no clue where the secret room is. This is probably the super secret room. Okay. Well, I'm running out of possible candidates. Guess this could be super secret room. We can't do anything with those hearts. That's unfortunate. I mean, we could go for the insane metronome play and hope that we get dark bombed there. Also, 9 volt metronome is a very interesting play, but okay, spending coins below these thresholds removes the HP. This effect allows keeper. Okay. Do we want Green Scarlet? That's a hard question. I don't think it's that good, but I guess we will grab it. It could be interesting. But now we gotta be careful about our money use. And I mean, logically, that means it has to be... I'm gonna predict here. Okay. I mean, it was to the north of there. I mean, that's just kind of a hard thing. We had so many bombs and we used them all on mediocre things because we just didn't know. So are we gonna go for score? I think that's an interesting question. I definitely could go for score. If I'm going for a good time, I'm doing a bad job. How to jump is interesting. Belial's also interesting. I'm gonna stick with the metronome for now. However, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay. Let's blow this bad boy up. So that's a health upgrade. That's a health upgrade right there because of our choices earlier. I'm not gonna take it yet. I'm gonna keep the quarter there. Okay, that's pretty useless play. Euthanasia is awesome. And no, I'm not saying that Asians are more great than others. Euthanasia is a highly scary practice. So this is an anecdotal story that I've probably told before on a stream back in the past, but back whenever I was knee-high to a squid, I used to do speech and debate. And whenever I did speech and debate, the first time I asked somebody what their speech was, they actually told me that their speech was on euthanasia. Which, yeah, I didn't really ask people what their speeches were about after that, because my speech was about a sugar speech, and the negative effects of too much sugar. So, naturally, I was, like, a little bit taken aback. Mind you, I guess at this time, I guess I probably would have been either 15 or possibly 16 years old. So this was back in the ancient times. I think this took place in the year 1604. Butter's interesting. I actually don't know how this works, so I just step on it. Interesting. Well, was there anything I wanted in the shop? Not really. I'll go ahead and go into the curse room. Possible boss room access. This is a health upgrade. Yeah, I think PJs were pretty worth it. Yeah. I don't know why we're doing so much damage, but I'm all for it. I mean, Gimpy... Oh, because we got damage with Bloody Lust. Okay. I mean, this run's pretty good. I don't know if I want to risk re-rolling it at this point. I could. But should I? That is the question. I could also... I'm just gonna keep my current trinket. I do like it. Playing the stack. Wowza, what about the money? Drell, what about the money? Pleasure to have you back. I mean, we picked up the money. We're playing the daily run. The money, we have Greed's Gullet, which means every 25 cents we do get an additional red heart container. Oops. But, we were waiting to pick it up just in case, like, the dill took away red hearts. So that was, why we left it. And we're going for Mega Stand. That's, the location on this, daily run. So that should be interesting. I guess I'll go for a good score, so I'll try to make Boss Rush. This run has been pretty good so far. We also... The Bloody Lust, how that works is... the more we take damage, the more damage we do. This could be a health upgrade. The thing is, I don't want to get to a point where we don't have space for the Spirit Hearts. So that's kind of the rough thing. And, yeah, the Metronome, our spacebar item, gives us a random item every 2 rooms, which is definitely interesting. This one, it gave us the Bomb Tears. So yeah, it is good to have a returning viewer. Rebecca 2009, what are you going for this round? So, I believe this symbol is Mega Satan that you see on the left, below where our keys are. So I believe that's the case. I guess it could just be normal Satan that we're going to kill, but I'm unsure. Unsure. We're not gonna pick up any more money for now. Money is spawning, like, so much. So this was the spider slow effect. I kind of want to spend some money in the shop, get rid of some of these red heart containers. That way I can pick up money without putting blue hearts off the screen. Would be nice. Okay, let's see here. Diplopia is huge. So is card reading. Hanged Man is excellent. So we're gonna keep Diplopia for now. Hopefully we'll be able to use it this floor, but who knows? Or something else, Delirium. Mega Satan is pretty hard, though. Guppy's head would hit pretty hard for a run. Yeah, so... Yeah, we're going for Mega Satan because we're doing the daily run. We're not just doing a normal run, so we're doing a daily run right now. And I guess it would be Mega Stan because we have the two key pieces. I mean, Guppy's head would be awesome anytime. Though I'd be kind of sad that we didn't get the 9 Vault, which spawned on the... I think it was the first floor. Last time I played a daily run, it was pretty insane. Squeezy's good. Let's see what's in here. Nothing worth deploping at this point. I could grab the money. I don't want the red hearts, though. The smiling poop, that's it? Yeah. We're making good pace for Boss Rush. Because how you get a good score in this is you want to get Boss Rush and Hush. But you can kind of lose it if you're taking too many hits, how effective it is. Range Up and Tears Up is actually insane. I hit that away, unfortunately. So we got the sack room play, possibly. You know what? I think we go for it. Bumbo, what a... Let's hold on to the gauze. Let's play the Eddy room. It'll activate our Bloody Lust, so that'll be pretty good. We're a little too high on HP for my liking anyway at this point. Book of Rev is good. It gives us Bookworm, but we don't really want it otherwise. Okay, I think that we've exhausted, like, any good plays. We could get coins, or we just get our health back. I mean, that's okay, too. We're gonna be doing crazy damage for this floor, at least. I was kind of hoping for the money payout for Bumbo. What's this? Suicide King. Kind of interesting, because we have the Soul of Lazarus that we could pick up, but I'm going to opt not to use that. No, that's what you meant. You misspelled? Yeah, no worries. Okay, actually, no, we couldn't hold on to the Suicide King and the Soul of Lazarus at the same time, unless we found something to hold more space. I don't remember what that item was called. Can't remember it off the top of my head. I'm sure one of you guys knows what I'm talking about. It was the thing that was similar. Deep Pockets used to do this effect, but I don't think it does it anymore. Counterfeit Penny is good, but it's not what we want. Same with D7. D7 can be pretty good, but it's not what we need in this situation. Balls of Steel, our pill rotation has just been insane. Okay. You know what I'm hungry for? A Diplopia Brimstone. That would be pretty good. I mean, I was having fun with the Metronome, but it is a fact the Metronome could screw you over, so we're gonna be using Diplopia. What a lame reward. Rebecca 2009. Have you... your name sounds familiar. It does sound familiar to me. Have you been on the stream before? I'm sorry if I'm forgetting you. It does seem familiar, so I'm like, man, I feel like I should know it, but it's just not coming to my mind. Okay, so both of these are good. I'll take Purity. I'm gonna hope for a better flying thing later. Redemption's also okay. What was this card? The Moon. I mean, that's okay. We'll take some, but we'll let Bumbo feast too. Okay. The Moon. We'll use it to get out of the curse room. Probably will go back for the Degas card though. Shot speed up. Gulp. Okay, so just bad pills do not exist in our rotation apparently. I don't need the Degas thing. It would just be nice in case we get like a Curse of the Blind, something like that. Yeah, I love Isaac. I have like 1,400 hours, and probably I'll have much more by the end of my natural lifespan here on Earth. I haven't played Malgenix yet, though. A Tears Up pill sounds fantastic. I think we're at the Tears cap already, which is amazing. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for, Boss Rush to use Diplopia. We already got the Dill this floor. I mean, if we wanted to be sweaty about it, we could sabotage our Dill chance here to have a higher chance of getting it next floor. I don't feel like being that sweaty about it, but it is a possibility. Wait, our luck stats at 22? Oh, our luck stats at 22 because it's, St. Patrick's Day. I get it. I get it. Yeah, our skin was green earlier for St. Patrick's Day, too. But we have plenty of time, so I guess I might as well explore a little bit. We also don't have to worry about having health here. So Bumbo's maxed out. We only have 2 more shops, really, so it doesn't really matter. We could go for the late... Could skip this item room, go for the planet... I don't think we're going to get a planetarium, but I think I'm just going to skip the boss room because I don't feel like going back in the map. Our damage is insane, by the way. Divorce papers. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. I guess I'll take the mysterious paper. It's probably a little bit better than Rustic Key. We're gonna lose this Bone Heart, but I don't really mind. Or maybe we won't. Let's just get some damage. Gimpy's like paying out like a madman, by the way. Like, jeez. Okay, I think that's all of the damage we can get from Bloody Lust. Our pace is incredible. Oh, I wonder if we're only getting good pills as part of like the St. Patrick's Day thing. Oh no, we're only getting good pills because we're Kane. That's right, okay. It used to not be that way back in the day, so I think I can be forgiven for not immediately picking up on that being the reason why. Okay, what's this card? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've been cursed either. This card's actually much better for Boss Rush than the Degas, especially since curses apparently don't exist. I say that and then I'm gonna get screwed over by a curse next floor. That's like how this Cosmic Justice works. Frame game could be fun. Pokey-Go. Sounds good. Don't really care about that. Do you have anything interesting for me? Play him like twice. See what he's... Okay. We won't worry about Demon Bud too much. Let's see here. What an item. Wow. Thank you so much, game. Thank you so, so much. What would I ever do without you? No, but this run has been pretty insane. I mean, whenever you give such an insane luck up as a start, I guess it's kind of hard to go wrong at a certain point. But since it's going to be easy, it's going to be hard to score well because most people are probably going to get pretty far. The way you get a good score is by playing the daily on a day where, like, it just sucks. And be one of the few people who win. I'm going a little bit slower than I'd like. I mean, I guess. Why not, right? Speed up's nice. Not that I need it. I guess I'll do this. Could buy a key too. Why not? Okay, that's our first pill that's kind of bad. And even that's subjective. There can be times whenever it's good. Another luck upgrade. Polaroid, that's insanely kind of the game. I mean, Bloody Gust is objectively the right choice here. But I'm taking Dry Baby. Like, I understand Bloody Gust is... it synergizes nicely with us. But anybody who's been in the Isaac community a long time knows the Dry Baby memes, so... Dry Baby? One of my favorite Isaac runs ever from a streamer. Also, if you guys are here just chilling, I'd appreciate it if you liked the video. Is my audio working? I hope so. It looks like it's working on my end. And Gimpy, if it's luck-based, that's why it's going off so much. Just because we have an insane luck stat. Pretty impressive. Try, baby. I should have taken Bloody Gust. I mean, breaking the Tears Cap is a lot of fun. But oh well. We're going for Conjoined play, and Conjoined would be insane with our build. And we still have Diplopia, you know, we could get Guppy. You know, all we need to do is find 2 Guppy items, and we can duplicate one. Let's see here. It's so nice that you can see the waves now, too. Like, you used to just not know, and sometimes you'd be like, man, boss rush feels like it's taking forever, but at least now, if you're struggling, we're like, oh, okay, well, this is how much I have left. Because I was never able to memorize the patterns well enough to know whenever I was near the end. I mean, people who do this stuff every day, I assume, like, at some point, we get to the point where we're like, yeah, I know the phase. But I'm not there. I wonder if they've updated greed mode since I've last played. That would be an interesting thing to check, too. The thing is, greed mode, if you didn't have to grind for the greed machine, I think people would like it a whole lot more. I think it's just people get to the point with it where they don't like it because they had to grind so much. And it's just like, man... It's like, this was fun the first, like, 20 times, but now that my machine's, like, jammed after giving it 1 cent, like, 50 times, like, I'm not having the baller time I once had, you know? Also, I'm a little sad that we got hit, but at the same time, like, please give me damage. Because we don't actually, I will straight up go back in. I mean, Bloody Lust was an insane pickup early on for us because I don't think... Well, we got Glass Eye, so our damage is a little bit above base. But other than that, we haven't really gotten much in terms of upgrades, which is a little bit unfortunate. Like, pure upgrades. I mean, Bloody Lust and the tier effects are great. Don't get me wrong. We're still kind of killing it. It's just one of those things where we could be balling out of control even more. We gulped Master of Lockpicking, which is why that only costs 1 key. Dry Baby, I need you to be making some big-time plays here soon. Our Tears rate is good. Our Tears rate's very good. I mean, I wish I could take Flying Pony, but I'm kind of dedicated to the Diplopia play. I love Flying Pony though. It's a great item. Just it's not what the doctor ordered. Doctor's remote. Yeah. Okay. Well, our damage is about where we need it to be to have a good rate of fire, so that's good. I'd like some more red hearts in my future, but it's okay for now. All I need is one guppy item. One guppy item in this run changes from a, yeah, we probably win this, to like, we're freaking stacked. Two guppy items, actually. I'd love to Diplopia Brimstone, too. That would be very nice. Let's see here. Once we get to Hush Floor, I might take a small bathroom break. I drank a crap ton of tea before starting the stream. Mom's Heart. Thank you, Dry Baby. Dry Baby! Okay. I guess that's good enough. There's not going to be any redemption plays. And actually, now that we've done this, before we exit, let's get into Polaroid Invincibility. You know, it's good enough. It's good enough. Good enough for me. 2 knives for the Diplopia. I mean, would I have liked something even crazier? I mean, sure, but like, come on, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, so we got the Diplopia play. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting rid of the rest of my red hearts on the Hush Floor via the shop, so we'll see how that works. But I will take a small bathroom break once we're in the Hush Floor, which I almost stepped into the light. Oh no, that would have been... I mean, it wouldn't have been bad, but... yeah. I want to go for a good score. Okay, I am back. Um, that wasn't gonna take too long. I just wanted to do that real quick. Are either Rebecca or Drow still here? I know a lot of people are busy with their own things nowadays, so no worries if you're not. This is good. What's this? Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing special. Oh, I mean, that's okay. That could be huge in the future. Oh, guppies. Okay. Well, we're very close to being guppy now. Let's take depression. Flicker is useless. Yeah, I say we just go and fight good old Hush now. It's honestly not a bad thing to get hit like a time or two. Just to get our thing up. Our damage. Drab baby! So, in a way, we've sort of Diplopia'd Guppy. Because by getting rid of Diplopia, we're holding onto Mom's box. And now we only need one Guppy item to get our fly friend. We are just crushing it whenever it comes to this guy. I'm surprised that Death card did not create more bonies. I thought that's what it did, but I could just be completely misremembering and making that up too, which is entirely possible. Yeah, it doesn't allow you to go Delirium, so we'll just go up Polaroid all the way to Mega Stan. Okay, let's see here. We'll go in. Yeah, we haven't been cursed at all. Awaz. This is a good place to pop an Awaz. What's down here? Ooh, a black market. Okay, I can get into permanent Polaroid invincibility, probably. I mean, to be honest, I don't really want any of these. But I guess I'll just do this to get rid of the red hearts. Oh, we don't want to skip the floor because we want the exploration bonus for our score. And skipping a floor is not good for our score, so. And, I mean, if we get a better trinket than what we have, it is worth noting that, like, we should just go ahead and get something else. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to keep Polaroid invincibility. I mean, that kind of sucks. But I was backed into the corner, so what to do? Okay, so now we've gulped Guppy. We got another gulp. That's not really all that useful. Yeah, a chest, okay. He just is spitting out more money. I mean, these consumables are very nice for scores. I know the D20, you can get pretty insane scores, so it's not terrible. It's just not what I wanted. Which is okay. It's no big deal. Poison, that's good. We're also on the damage aura. I mean, I'm kind of surprised we never got flight this run. I might have changed my choice had I known we weren't going to get flight for the angel deal that we got, but here we are. Here we are. Pheromones. I guess we'll gulp this and we'll take the Locus of Pestilence. I mean, it's not a bad item. So this run's obviously pretty one. I won't pretend like it's not. Which, I mean, it's fun for me. I enjoy it. It's a little bit bad for viewer retention, because a run this winning, people aren't, like, on the edge of their seats. But then again, I need to remind people, like, I'm the one playing, you know? I have lost positions far better than this. And actually, after the stream... Oh, Cracked Crown, though. That's insane. We're probably going to switch to chess. Though, maybe we'll do Cult of the Lamb, too. I don't know. Hard to say. Hopefully everything's working with the stream. Okay, let's see here. What's... this chest... I don't think any of those items do anything for me. I mean, Deadeye, if it does, is insane, but I don't think it synergizes with Mom's Knife. I guess there's no harm in finding out. Nah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. A Lost Soul Buddy. Oh, no, that's the one we don't want. Okay. If we find a red chest, we could still get Guppy. We're just enjoying the run. We're letting it marinate a little bit. Do we need to do this? I mean, absolutely not, but hey, it's not every day we're gonna have a daily run that's this winning. We saw that item earlier, actually. I don't think Blue Baby spawns in daily runs if that's not her destination. Ipecac is insane, might kill us, but it's too fun not to grab. For viewer retention game, do not give me bomb immunity. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's useless at this point in the game. Tech X is insane. Like, Flatstone is such a bad idea. Okay, I think we're fine, but this is gonna... I should just go fight Mega Stan before I kill myself on accident. Okay, well, if anybody was watching the Isaac run, thank you for watching. I might, like, cut this out into its own segment, because this run's a pretty special run. I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day. The run ended up being super fun. So this could be a good standalone video for the people who like the Isaac content. So if anybody missed the stream... if this is uploaded to YouTube later, let me know if you're watching it and what you thought of what you guys just think of St. Patrick's Day more generally speaking, you know? It's not really a holiday I think to celebrate, you know, like I'm not wearing green or anything. But it is a fun holiday, I suppose. It's not that intrusive, you know, other than people thinking that it's funny to pinch you. And you know what? Us getting Ipecac at the end is actually perfect. Because, like, how could we say no to something that turns your shot screen? I didn't even think about how perfect that was until just now. Everything about this run was pretty much perfect. And we will have killed Satan pretty soon. 2 knives doing like double Tech X2 is like what a blast. Unfortunately, we do so much damage, I don't think that this guy is ever gonna have a chance. Thank you, Dry Baby. Yeah. We do Delirium if it lets us go, but I don't think it will. No, okay. My score 1,217th in the world, and my time 914th. So not that impressive, I must say. But that's okay. Yeah, let's see here. Let me see how the stream is going. Make sure everything is going all right. I think that we're gonna change segments to a chess segment. Let me see what I have my stream titled. Unfortunately, on YouTube, you can't change it so easily, which is a little bit unfortunate. Make sure everything. Yeah. There's one watch and one like. Okay. Yeah, good vibes, streaming, game, and chatting. Yeah, so I think chess fits into that. Let me go to my stream playlist. We'll start with this song, and then we'll shuffle. So, yeah, see here. Let's switch scenes. And actually, I probably should just have a different scenes for this, but I guess I'll do that next time. Yeah, let's turn Isaac off. Okay. This song I don't even know really the lyrics. I like Open Arms better though. I like that we can damage the structure here. How do I want to deal with this? It is the question. I guess I want to go here. I feel like this is too loud. Okay, so I mean, I could take... Kind of like the prospect of taking and just bringing my knight back to d7. And I kind of want to play f6 at some point, try to chip away at this. Which his move doesn't really deter me from that. Yeah, let's have the possibility of playing e5 in our future. And he's perfectly fine with the idea of me playing e5. Well, I'm going to, because I think it's just the correct decision. He's got to back up. Which I like that for me. He shouldn't block, because of course there would be issues along the diag. Castling is interesting. Pushing is also kind of interesting. I'm going to castle this way. So he's offering me this pawn. I don't necessarily see the purpose of that, but I guess I'll take it. Not all that impressed by this by him, to be honest. Guess I'll go here. Because I like the idea of playing knight h5. Yeah, I thought he might play knight d6, and then I played knight h5, and it looked a little bit sketch for him. Yeah, I shouldn't have allowed that. A little unfortunate, but my king gets to the middle first, but he does have a better control of the f-file. So it's a little double-edged. I also have a passed pawn. Go here. In the right position, sacking for the bishop could even make sense. You might think the same thing. He wants to trade into this. which I'm giving him a pawn, I'm just now noticing, but... eh. Oh well. Let's go here. If he takes, I don't even know if it's worth calculating. No fleet, no bend. If only this raft that I made by hand. How am I to reach my homeland? All you gotta do is not open this valve. I have no business winning this. Like, I really messed this up. Consider this your one last chance to... change for this. Cannot get away with playing safe for this. What am I doing? Like, I'm actually just not thinking about any of my decisions, and it is terrible. Okay. That doesn't help at all. Okay, I think we can resign this game safely. That was pretty bad. Look towards the sky. Hello, Lucid! We were playing an Isaac run earlier. But now we are playing some chess like a freaking nerd. Okay, we're gonna go here. I mean, if he wants to damage my pawn structure, by all the means, do it, dork. Okay. Fair enough. A little bit interesting of whether or not I want to take, possibly. Bishop c4 was an interesting move there. I didn't miss that. But Bishop c4 probably initiates a whole bunch of trades. Still, I'm going to calculate it this move in case he doesn't stop it. Well, I feel like he's just inviting me to play Bishop c4 now. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Lucid. It's nice to have a special returning viewer. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do here? Oh man, this is such a tough position. I think I'll go like this. If they want to take, I'll take. And now they have two problems, which they can solve in one move, which is something I totally saw. Okay, I'll damage the pawn structure if they let me, and then we'll both have friendly pawn structures. This bishop's a little bit of a problem. Huh. Okay, I'll go here, play bishop d6. I mean, I'm okay taking. They have a healthier pawn structure, you know? It's a little bit annoying, I must say. I'm gonna take like this. If they take my bishop, I take here, and it's a fork. So, of course, they don't do that. Let me take like this. Let's play a4, try to get some space over here. This bishop is just so bad. Let's try to open up like this. I am? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Oh. Interesting. Did not see that move. And dubiously. Okay, let's see. Let's try to damage his pawns. Which he's just completely unconcerned by, which is great. Let's go here. Yeah, he's managed to trade off one pair of rooks. I mean, there's some drawing chances here, but it's not looking great. Rook f5. I just have to survive for 1 minute and 16 seconds. That's all I gotta do. Problem is, there comes a point where it's so much easier for him to make moves than it is for me to make moves. Like, here, this is super annoying, for example. If he lets me take, that's a major mistake, I feel. I mean, I'm happy with a draw in this position, so if he repeats, I'm pretty much obligated to repeat. Yeah, I'll go here. I mean... Wow, what a move. Okay. Here I'm checkmated. Okay, that's lovely. Whoa. Why would he do this? Well, he's doing it because I'm low on time, but it gives me hope. Ah, damn it. I tried my best. I have faith that he will win this round. Well, I am sorry that I betrayed your faith, because that was, I tried. I made it closer than it otherwise would have been, but I did not succeed in that endeavor. Okay, let's see here. Ah, a lot of people pre-move that. A lot of people pre-move that. I was being a jerk face. I was trying to trick him by not playing the board. Don't do that. That's called Hope Chess. And Hope Chess is, mean and rude. I was hoping my opponent would play poorly. A lot of them do, though, to be fair to myself. Okay. It's okay, this is a 1900, so it's... If you might be like, well, Ver rating's currently lower. Yeah, but this person's probably always been 1900, whereas I'm just in a slump. So there's a difference. Let's see here. And it's more exciting, you know? This way, if I get a comeback, it's epic, versus had I always been winning. You know, it's like, it's okay, I guess. Okay. If I were him, I'd push the pawn. But, I mean, I'm not him, so... He's probably thinking to himself, like, I would not have just, gave up a piece for no reason if I were him. And I'm like, touche, touche. Okay, let's go here. We'll take. There's still some... There's a world out there where I make something of this. Is this that world? I mean, I don't know, but probably not, but who knows? Check, rar. This person's super slow. They've been handed a position where every single move of theirs has been easy, and they're taking as long as I am, where every single decision I've made is like meh. Okay, let's put this for the next game. Let's see here. My king's gonna run like a roadrunner. Yeah, back in my day, Roadrunner used to be popular. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. It probably was unpopular by the time my day rolled around. But it was popular to me. I want to check him. But he's not going to allow it to be that easy, of course, because why would he? Yeah. Fair enough. He has this move that defends everything. That also defends everything. Oh. Trying to make something of this. I mean, sacrifice. We're down anyway, so sacrificing the pawn, I mean, it at least makes things more interesting. I need to open up this bishop. Down so much material that any trade is like a disaster for me, sadly. Go here. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go like this. That's a move I missed. That's unfortunate for me. What to do? I can't defend that pawn. Unless... Nope, this doesn't work, but we gotta pretend to do something. Nope. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Tilting. Ash Masterhand. This guy's moving fast. We're gonna sack. Well, okay, not against that move. I wanted to sack, though. Let's go here. I still want to sacrifice something. He doesn't want me to sacrifice anything. What a grump. What a grumpy Gonzalez. Honestly, I should have taken. Because taking was kind of good, but it's okay. Guess we'll go here. This pawn can be loose in some variations. Want to attack him next move. What to do here? Such a strange position. I guess like my pawns are kind of telling me that I should try to build up something this way. Because it's like that looks like what my pawns have been trying to do. I mean, he's giving me this pawn. I'm gonna take here. I assume. And then I think I'll take. Well, I don't know if I want to take. I think I'll go here. Just play b6. Oh, what an interesting checkmate. I got smothered by fake friends. My own pieces are in the way. I missed that. Okay. Okay, I'm playing too bad today. I gotta switch to a different game. I'll recover my rating throughout the week, probably. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break real quick, and I'm gonna contemplate what we're gonna do next. Okay, and we are back again. Let's see here. You should totally go against you. You would win in a heartbeat. Yeah, maybe. I bet you would win in a heartbeat. But I think we should move on to something other than the chess segment. We were doing Isaac before. Let me look at my Steam library. I've also been hoping, very selfishly, that I could get my cousin to, get on here. Let's see here. I'm looking through my Steam library. What have we not done yet? A replay of One Shot could be interesting. Man, Pony Island was such an interesting game back in the day. The music is so loud. One Shot? Yeah, I was looking at One Shot. I've thought about... I'm sorry for the music being so loud. My, like, mixer is all weird. where usually it's like rectangular. I also thought about doing like maybe some art, but yeah, one shot could be interesting. Let me just make sure that. Let me see here. I guess I just don't know how one shot would work. Trying to record, because it's kind of strange how everything works, right? With the more meta elements of the game. Is the music better now, or is it still too loud? Yeah, you know what? I think we could do that. We'll go on one shot. But I don't remember some of the puzzle things, so I'm gonna need some help, probably. Okay, I'm installing one shot. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Yeah, this is my stream music playlist. I do like it. We got a lot of things here. I need to add more, because there's not enough. Let me see here. Freaking love Death Note. Okay, that's not what I think of whenever I think of Death Note music. Yeah, there we go. Let me open my Discord to my cousin. Okay, let's see here. It's almost downloaded. I got something in my eye and it hurts. I low-key might die. Well, Lucid, I don't think that you'll die from something in your eye, but do let me know. Okay, so we got One Shot downloaded. It's been years since I've played One Shot. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh. Okay, this is so loud. Oh my... Okay, I need to turn this off. Okay. You never know, that's true. Okay, so... How do I get this? That's not it. How do I get One Shot in full screen? Okay, let me see here. How to get One Shot in full screen. Is it like function F10 or something? With F8. Function F8. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. So it's... Okay, my thing's spazzing out. It said Nico feels uneasy, so it probably remembers, like, one of my siblings, like, trying to try this game out. The door is locked. Yeah, I think this is the start of the game. A soft thing trickles through the windows. Nico just woke up here. Yeah, so this is the start. Input the password. My mind tells me it's 8145. But I have no idea why my mind's telling me this. I have no idea why my mind's like, it's too dark to read in here. It's been years since I've played this game, so I don't really remember how to play. Let me... Oh my god. The screen's passing out every single time. I don't know if it shows up on the screen. Can you check DMs? Yeah, I'll check DMs. Yeah, we can talk later all about that. Okay, oh my thing is going crazy. Okay, so if I remember right, there's like a key somewhere here. I have no idea what my PC is named, which low-key has me nervous. Because I've created silly emails for like fictional characters in my universes, and I have no idea if my PC name is my real name. Or if it's something else. Or I don't actually know how the game determines what it calls you, so the holes in the floor, that's a good idea. I have no idea why this game like freaks out every time I try to open it. Lucid, have you played One Shot before? I'm stuck room 1. Let's see. Travel. Notes. Full screen on, default movement run. Okay, walk faster, menu. Walk faster being shift. I remember there's a key somewhere here. Nico is a man or woman, I don't remember which one they are, of my own heart. Oh my god. Does it flutter whenever I do that? I have tried it before, but then I got busy and couldn't continue. Yeah. Where's the key? The thing is, I think that there was supposed to be a menu that I get to interact with before, but I think one of my siblings had like a save file or something. Because I don't think this is a fresh save. I don't know what I haven't checked. A soft glowing light trickles through the window, and it's saying that it's too dark. Do I need to, like... Nico is just kitty. Yeah, just a kitty. I might have to look up a tutorial to how to get out of the first room. Let me play the game. Wait, I wonder if this works with a PlayStation controller. Maybe that'll help I mean, it's not gonna help me find the key, but it could possibly help. I don't know, somehow. I was using keyboard for the other games we were playing earlier. Okay. I'm gonna close the game real quick. Quit and record progress. We'll hit yes. Okay. I think it might have to do with the save file, like, not being fresh. So let's see if I can go into the game directory. Properties. Installed files. Yeah. Audio, language, graphics, data. Well, I don't want to delete the data. I want to get rid of my save state. There should be a document in actual computer document, one shot, and it has the code in that document for the computer in the game. Yeah, there are things like that in the game, but it's not supposed to be this early on, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that stuff comes later. Okay, we're looking. General. I need to, like, reset the game. But you are right, there are things like that in this game, but they come much later. Like, the start of the game, it's not supposed to be like that. Like, you're supposed to... And I have 2 Steam accounts, so that might be part of it too. Nico feels uneasy. Let's see if... Yeah, so this game does not work with my controller, even though it says it does. Okay, wait, I'm gonna look this up. Okay. One shot opening. Yeah, let me see here.
Hello.
Yeah, like, we're supposed to have, like, a menu screen that we start on. Yeah. I'm looking at what they're doing. So, okay, so in what I'm watching, the person somehow... Okay, actually, I wonder... Is there a way... Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Because the full screen thing is, like, making things go all jank. Okay. Hello, Evil Drell. We're trying to figure out the opening of One Shot right now. Which we are struggling. Travel, can't fast travel. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Which I don't want people to just, like, tell me the answers to things, but also I don't want to be stuck forever. We'll change default movement to no skip, text off, frame skip, language English. I will tell you, I don't know anything about One Shot, so I honestly can't help. Yeah, it's alright. Like, it's a metagame anyway. Hopefully this is kind of good. I have it in a small thing. Maybe this wasn't the game to play. Well, we'll figure it out. It's just been, I was a kid whenever I played this. And it's a metagame too. Like, I need to figure out how, I think one of my siblings probably played it, got stuck on the thing. Okay. I don't know, 69. 69, that would be a classic. Access denied, and I am judged. It's too dark to read in here. Dusty books. Well, no, but that's the thing, Lucid. I don't know if you walk in door... Yeah, the doors are locked, though. So, here's the thing about making a new save. One Shot doesn't have save states. Because the whole idea is you have one shot. And apparently it remembered, like, one of my siblings or something getting stuck in this room and then giving up. Because I was supposed to start on a main menu. I do remember that. There's, like, supposed to be an not an animatic. An animation and everything. It's too dark to read here. Classic gameplay. Let me sleep. Nico just woke up here. Nico just woke up here. It is a puzzle game, yeah. Yeah, we're picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah. So, and Lucid had a good point that there are things in the game files, but that's later. Like, it was one of the original meta games. Okay. I am going to cheat a little bit since we're stuck in the first room. Okay. So one thing I'm noticing on the play that I am watching, and actually let's go to it so if you guys see what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you can see books. So I let me make sure I'm at the right window because I opened a window to check messages earlier. Okay, so if you see this person's screen, you will notice something. There is a remote right here. Right here, there's a remote. But on my screen... Oops, wrong one. What if there was Roman numerals, like lines are so fun and stuff. Actually, there was something very similar in a game called Frambo, which we probably should play on the channel sometime. But that one I'd have to do with my cousin because, oh my god, what a classic. But, okay. There's a remote, so maybe there's an inventory system somewhere. Okay, so, inventory is S. Okay. Okay. S is the inventory. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. That Okay, so whatever save thing this was on, somebody picked up a remote. Okay, so we're making progress. Okay, I now have a remote in my hand. In the faint light, Nico can glimpse the face of the remote. Interesting. Okay, all of the numbers except 7, 2, 9, and 8 are missing. Okay, so red is 7, 2 is blue, 9 is yellow. 7 red. So 7 is red. I've already forgot the numbers. 2 isn't yellow 8, and the other ones I don't remember. Okay, yeah, we need to okay, well we're figuring things out. 7 red, blue 2, yellow's 9. Yellow is 9 and green is 8. I did not mean to do that. Okay, green is 8. This is 9. Okay, we got it. Okay, so we got our... Okay, there we go. ... Okay. Okay. You found me. Why? We're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, you only have one shot. I have no idea how it shows the name Deja. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was like a pop-up. Deja. Did I misspell like something in my computer files for naming the computer? Okay, I have no idea. We're gonna have to change that. Oh, I look so good. So, for people who don't know, in the past, and we're gonna do some random lore drops, I love to draw Nico. In fact, if you guys looked up Prince Nightland on DeviantArt, you could probably find a drawing I made as a kid of Nico, and the purple scarf. So my look online, I used to always draw myself with a blue shirt and a purple scarf. It was like my iconic look, and I still like it. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Nico. There's no water in the toilet. Maybe you aren't who you think you are. That's true. Well, you know, I mean, that could be possible. Maybe I'm... like, Deja? I don't even know why it would choose that as a name, unless, like, it's... I honestly have no idea. A withered plant sits here stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. Okay, so I think we got a branch in our inventory. Like my middle name. Okay, so can we go into this room now? We can. Hello? Actually, no, I gotta think of a cute cat voice. Hello? Anyone? The TV gives off a dangerous-looking spark. Okay, so naturally, I, as a well-adjusted member of society, I hear that, and I immediately think, what if we poke it with a stick? Who would put a plant in a washroom with no windows? Yeah. Nico readies the branch. It doesn't manage to light. Okay. So we need something to ignite it, maybe. Yeah, the wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. Okay, so we need to light this with the branch. And it's been so long since I've seen this game that, I mean, the puzzles I won't remember how to do, as evident from that first thing. The sink won't turn on. Okay, interesting. What if you poked it with a fork? Drow, that's some very dark humor there. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol, just what I need. Nico takes it. Me and you both. Let's see here. You guys are seeing it on a big screen, but I'm playing it in a windowed mode. So if you guys are not able to see anything, do let me know. So is alcohol flammable? Nico drips the branch into the alcohol. Okay, so now we have the wet branch, and we keep the bottle, which is nice. We ready the branch. Ah! Okay, so we have some fire. The game is quite dark, literally speaking. Yes. Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into the crack of the floor. Nico digs it out. Yeah. I thought it was. I just was hoping I wasn't making myself look stupid. Okay, can I look closer into this hole? You guys can see my mouse and what I'm doing. Okay. Basement key. There we go. So I think this goes here? No? Okay, that's not the basement key. I guess this would be the basement key. Okay. We're going down. And honestly, this sequence, I mean, One Shot came first. But something like this reminds me a lot of entering the Dark World in Deltarune for the first time. Which, it's kind of interesting, because I remember I was still, in some ways... I guess I don't remember if I was an adult whenever Deltarune came out, but I was teetering on the edge of, like, I guess that interesting in-between state. So this is a light bulb, and I hope that the audio... I don't know if you guys are hearing the thing well enough. I probably need to turn that up a little bit. So now we have a light bulb. And Nico's pretty well known for the light bulb, even of people who don't know anything about this game. Yes, it is an extremely long staircase. They know that Nico has a light bulb, and I know if my cousin ends up watching the stream, I do remember what the precipice and ending of this game will be, and because of our difference of opinion on Claire Obscure Expedition 33, he will be like, what do you mean we're okay with this in one shot? Okay, the refrigerator is empty. Can I do anything with the sink now? Let's go back onto the computer. Or maybe Nico just woke up here. So it doesn't say anything about the light bulb. It won't turn on. Yes, I only know that there's a light bulb and it has something to do with saving the planet or something. Yeah. Which actually, I don't have the Steam achievements on this, and it has been years since I've actually properly played this game, so doing a replay through, I mean, I'm so down for. Maybe I can do something with the TV? Maybe. These cannot be combined. Read the books. Good point. We have a light bulb, so we should be able to read now. We're very smart. Add Infimilm. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it'll allow us to go on the computer now? Oh, there's this light. Could I have gone further? Maybe I could have gone further down the stairs. I guess that's possible. Maybe I didn't need to turn back. I got a little scared. But I thought we needed to go to the keyhole. Okay, let's see here. No, I mean, there's nothing here. And I guess next week, we'll probably do some other games. I guess it depends on how far we get into One Shot too, because now that I started it, I do want to finish it. So how can I look through this hole? Oh, okay, I needed to have it equipped. Okay, I see. I didn't have it equipped before, that was the problem. So that's going to be a recurring thing that we need to do in this game, is whenever we're stuck, we need to look at the items, and we need to make sure we equip it. Because holding it's not enough. We need to actually be holding it from a gameplay perspective, too. Fast travel. You can quickly travel to the locations you have already visited by selecting the fast travel option. Okay, the default key for opening the menu is A. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. Okay. What's left of a robot? A robot that no longer has its power. And I remember this world is pretty dystopian, but I don't remember too many of, like, the intricate details. The main thing I remember about this game is the ending. And viewer... So Ad Infinitum is... This is just gorgeous right there. I do like the stars here. Okay. Interesting. What's left of a robot. And... Okay, I think that's where we need to go. I don't know how much is missable in this game. Ah! The light bulb, you are here. Me, yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm really not sure. I just woke up in this weird house. It was, really dark. Oh, affirmative. So if you woke up in an unfamiliar, dark location... Just as my prophecies foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I'm just a cat. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about... this world? I'm not sure exactly where I am. I can't see too far away. Everything's so dark. Our world has not always been so dim. Nor was it so broken. Some of the tab is hidden. Oh, okay. Yeah, we will fix that. I am sorry. It's a little bit, let me see. I wish there was a way that OBS just let me fit this properly to screen. Okay. I think you should be able to see everything here. Sorry about that. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. Tab? Okay, there we go. Okay. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fridge right now, the Barrens. The tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, so that's what the tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Ooh! Can you tell me about... Okay, so... The light bulb. I found it in this house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Sun? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop the tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. Have you read about the heat death of the universe? The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Ah. But now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile. Be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh. The computer. In the house, I found this computer. Some say the world will end in the heat, some will say it'll end in cold. Yeah, well, I mean, the heat death is like, we're losing all the heat. Yes, it is the kitty cat. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here will affect Nico. But I'm Nico. Are those messages meant for someone else? If I had to guess, I have no idea why my computer thinks it's named Deja, because it's absolutely not. Deja? That would be Art God. Oh, you know what? I think it's like somebody else's save file that it connected to, since it didn't start me on the thing. So it's probably not grabbing the meta information from my computer. But I don't know why my siblings' computers would be named Deja either. In fact, they already have. Really? I haven't seen anyone, though. Have you not contacted? We're gonna change that name. Being the bringer of our sun, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with an ability no one else possesses, certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus. So yeah, I do remember, that is not my name. So we're gonna change this. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna change it to Nightland. And we're gonna be a simple god. We only need one, uppercase. I could do Prince Nightland, but I won't be pretentious with the kitty cat. Nice to meet you, Nightland. My name is Nico. And I am God Nico. I actually heard someone. They said their name is Nightland, though. This is incredible. It seems the recorded name was incorrect. Updating database. Update complete. Do not be afraid to ask Nightland for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me? Yeah, okay. Going home. I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save the world. What do you mean? Just as my mission is to tell you about the world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. Okay. Yeah, so we got it. I guess one of my siblings probably just, like, they probably got to that point and then somehow... I guess the game kind of reset to a certain point. You love kitties. Yeah, I love Nico. They're very cute. Okay. I don't know where to go from here. And, yeah. This is a puzzle game. If we get hard stuck at any time, I will let you guys know. For the most part, I would say let's try to avoid spoilers. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Okay, our first choice. Do we let Nico rest? I'll pour some tea while we debate this decision. Do we let the kitty cat sleep? And I'll have a first come, first serve approach whenever it comes to choices. What are we thinking? And it said that our actions will affect Nico. I don't know how much it affects Nico. No, we don't let Nico sleep? Okay. One of my friends has a bunch of cats. Well, Lucid, you know, and Drell. I said first come, first serve. So, Lucid said no first. So, oh, well, I suppose there's more work for me to do. Work that kitty? Sure. What, Nope, not gonna say anything. Okay. I can see a green glow in the distance. Okay. Nightland! There's something in the air here. It hurts to breathe. So we need something to, a face mask covering or something. Let's see here. What is this? Hello? Nightland, are you there? Okay. What do we say for this choice? I'd say yes if I was just playing alone, because I quite literally am here, but... It is up to you all. I really like these sparkle stuff. Yeah, it is nice. It's like, probably like the stars, but we're seeing it reflected on their oceans. Okay, Drow gets this one. We get a yes. Okay. Oh, good. There's a robot here attached to a boat. It doesn't seem to have any power, and its joints are rusted over as well. No, it's more comedic, but still. But I think we should be able to fix it. After all, we'll need to cross this ocean to get to the tower. Yeah, okay. Well, I think in the lore, basically we are like the god of this universe guiding Nico. So, you know, we could be... I guess if we say no, I don't even know if it's comedic. It's maybe a little bit more mysterious, right? Because we're expecting our Messiah to be a little bit more self-dependent. And we have, like, more of a godly, mysterious aura around us, maybe. So, for those who don't know, as I do know some of the history of One Shot, I don't really remember how the game works all that well, but I do remember that this game was based on a game jam where, like, once you close the game, you died, and, like, you only had one shot, which is why it was named One Shot. It also looked like there was maybe a plant, there or something that we could go into. But whenever they sold the game, of course, they couldn't have the game just self-delete once it was over. This is like a really shiny desert. Yeah, it is. I also don't know how many, like, missable secrets there are. Like, I don't know... I don't remember if this is a game where you can really, back... you know... I'm just, like, failing to think of the English words. Travel back. Back travel. That was not so hard. Okay. It's another robot. Robot, no power, just like the rest. Guess I'll move my mouse too over. It's a big map. Bigger than I remember. The entrance is roped off and there's a sign here. Warning, authorized personnel only. Visitors must see the head engineer for permissions to enter the mine. I guess we should find the head engineer. Yeah, this game is pretty gorgeous. I mean, I love pixel art. I've used to try to make my own pixel art back in the day. Whenever I was far younger, I used to code little game projects. Nothing too complicated. That looked a little bit worse than this. And 2.5D games have always been really appealing to me. And you know what? I'd say that I'll commit to, like, finishing this on stream. Maybe not this particular stream, but we will go through One Shot together. A robot sitting on the conveyor belt doesn't seem to have power. A robot. It seems to be okay, just doesn't have power. I don't know how we could tell the difference. I made good pixel art last year in MS Paint. That'd be cool to share at some point. You know, I should make a Discord channel for my stream viewers, and I probably will do that at some point. Where people in the community can share their things. Really do like our, and you know, this was like a simpler time too, before like we could talk about robots without thinking about how AI was probably going to destroy our world. What's left of a robot arm? Pieces of a robot that are badly damaged. I mean, it shouldn't have tanked the economy. You know, the GDP and the job growth potential was so good before you guys came in. So, well, my Discord PFP is that drawing in the account that I joined servers in. That's pretty cool. Piece of a robot is badly damaged. Okay, let's see here. Nightland! I am not going to put the sun here. To Chaotic Evil, don't do that. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got the first Steam achievement here. But Chaotic Evil, which my cousin, the Logical Fallacy, if he had the choice to destroy the world, I have no doubt he would do so in an instant. A big machine, it looks like it's used to crush metal. Yeah, I should do that at some point. Though it's one of those things where it is a cool idea, but it's not too pressing. Because, you know, we really are just like a small community. And, you know, this channel, I'm just here, you know, to do what interests me on my own time. And if there's an audience for it, you know, that's great. But I don't really push it. The last time we did a really big thing was whenever we were doing the epic reactions. And also the Pantheon of Hollowness also got a lot of traction. Okay, so I thought this was where we need it to be. But it looks like maybe not. But I don't know where we need to be instead. I don't know if there's anything I can do with an empty bottle here. I didn't see any liquid or anything. Maybe we can fill it up in some of the thing that looks like ocean water. But I don't really know what we would do with that. And it's so interesting, too, because I remember there was a time where I, like, watched people play this game, and I probably could have told you most details, but now in 2026, I'm like, this might as well be a blind playthrough. Which is just interesting how times can change, where, like, if you were a big fan of something, and now the details are so blurry that you can't really remember. Maybe we should go back and talk to the robot, but I'm pretty sure that we exhausted all of our dialogue options for right now with him. This was the place to sleep. So we can change our answer. Maybe we should take the nap. Maybe we'll get a hint of what we're... Well, we need to find the head engineer. Okay, nope. That's the area we can't go to yet. Lucid or Drell. Yeah, those sparkly circles. Yeah, have you guys, either of you guys seen the horror game, Prom Dreams, A High School Love Story? It's a free RPG Maker game that I remember it never really was popular, but to me it was like a true Doki Doki game that never took off, which made it so much more interesting because people did not know what they were signing up for, right? Because with Doki Doki Literature Club, horror games like that are meta, it's interesting whenever you don't know. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna have to do that on the channel at some point, so... Let's see, hello again. Are there more questions you'd like to ask? Let's see. Okay, so we do have more options. Okay, so we're gonna do all of these. Tell me about the Barrens. It's so empty here. That's why it's called the Barrens. Are there any people living in this area? Besides robots, I mean. I do not know. I was not built to wonder. Not built to, so you just stand here. Must be boring. Do you at least have friends? Robot friends? Have you played Spore? I have heard of it, Drell, but I have not played it. Isn't that like a survival horror game? I cannot desire companionship, you feeble-minded kitten. I have not been tamed. So, I don't know what tamed means. Not tamed. There was no time. It's probably one of the reasons for a lot of your interest. Interesting. I see. Okay, so let's ask about the prophecy. Oh, nope, I accidentally went through the same dialogue options. Hello again, okay. Let's be careful this time. The prophecy. Spore the evolution game? That's really glitchy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear that there's like evolutionary tree mechanics whenever it comes to Malgenics. And I do want to try that out, but that will probably be on the back burner for a little while, especially if we're going to do this, depending on how long this takes. Okay, tell me about the prophecy. So what is the prophecy exactly? The prophet predicted that a savior will arrive from another land. The savior will wake up in a strange house, find the sun, and illuminate the world. Oh! What else did you foresee? What do you mean? That was pretty specific. Wait, you are the prophet, right? Good heavens, no. But you called it my prophecy earlier. That just means it is built into my programming. For what? My programming is what guides me. I am a robot, after all. I see. Okay, and then we have one more thing. Maybe, hopefully it'll help us. I went through the same dialogue option again. He's probably very confused on why I keep on going through the same dialogue. Okay. The tower. How tall is the tower? I can't even seem to see the top. I am not allowed to answer, but how do I get up there? In time, Nightland will know what to do. I see. Well, I sure as heck don't. I might be God, but, like, you know, don't ask me. Okay. Is this the same one as before? Okay, it looked like there was two. Maybe I only went into this one. Yeah, I don't know if I went in. I don't think I went in here earlier. The box looks interesting. I wish I had something to pry it open with, so we need a crowbar or something. Oh, let's see. Map of the world. So, we're in the Barrens. So we're probably where it says Baron. There's the Glen and then there's the Refuge. And we need to get out of the Barrens to find the tower, it looks like. Okay, that's pretty interesting. A robot may not injure a living person or through inaction allow a person to come to harm. I would probably be a horrible god if I had to do this telling people what to do to save the universe. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first and second law. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It depends, right? Like, I think I'd be a good god if I was truly omnipotent. But if I was just powerful, but I wasn't, like, truly omnipotent, I could see it being a dangerous thing. It's a fade-up poster. 5 new positions available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. Just like in my chat. Okay. Reminder to all workers. The rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphor shrimp's spawn period. If you observe a pond with a bubble over surface, please contact management immediately. We will dispatch a harvest team ASAP. This game is truly beautiful. It's a very simplistic art design, but it's a design that I miss. I don't want to interact with the computer yet. I want to take a look at all my surroundings first. A page with faded ink. able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We have provided customized backcells for the few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and the signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single. The rest of the page is unreadable. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. You can feel my hair standing up a little. You know, if I thought that the sun was like the thing that was like a big thing in the universe, I just like want to touch everything with it. That's a big machine. It doesn't seem to be able to do anything. It looks like something could fit in here. Can I stick the sun in it? I can't stick the sun in it. Well, Drell, I hope that you never become a god in that case if you think that you'd be horrible at it. Let's see here. I'm going to look for a stopping place, and we will continue this next time we stream, which I'll try to stream more on my off days if I get the chance. I also might stream after work some days, but it kind of just depends. Okay, let's see here. It won't turn on. Okay, so we'll turn on the computer, or we'll try to, and then we'll get to it. Wait, what if I get this jar? No. Okay. I don't know what to put in there. Can't put the sun in there. I guess I need to find a crowbar. Okay. I didn't see anything that looked like it could be a crowbar, but maybe now that we've looked, there will be something obvious in here. Is there a crowbar here? A big machine. It looks like it's used to crush metal. There was like a robot arm somewhere, right? I wonder if we could use that as a crowbar. Yes, this. What's left of a robot arm. No, I guess we can't pick any of it up. Piece of a robot that's badly damaged. Yeah. Crowbar? So logically, like, in my mind, we should be able to crush something. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, why can't we just grab one of these robot arms, put it in the metal crusher, try to get something that acts like a crowbar, maybe? But I don't know. And if I do this, travel, let's do docks. Huh. Well, there is a fast travel option. That's going to be important to remember. Have we been in this room before? Is this the bedroom? No. It's just an abandoned thing. Okay. Huh. Okay, so we're back here. Is there anything special about this minecart? Maybe I missed something in it? No. Was there anything up here or behind here? Nope, doesn't look like it. I mean, I'd rather interact with the computer before we stop. Dusty shelves. At least what all of them these say. Yeah? Okay. I mean, logically, there would be something here, but I don't see anything that looks like a crowbar. Is there anything here on this? No. We've been in here, yeah? I mean, I want to put the sun in here. I guess we need to look for a battery. Okay, well, I don't know what to do for the moment. So I think we're gonna just... Wait, is that a crowbar? Is, like, right beside it? No. I guess that would be too weird to do. Okay, so we're gonna stop right here. We will stream again probably next week and continue this. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll make it easy for the people who are watching just on YouTube, and I'll take this segment and just put it on as a normal YouTube video. So yeah, let me guys know if you guys like One Shot. How many of you guys have played it in 2026, and how many of you guys grew up playing this game? Was it one of your first meta games that you played or whatnot? But until next time, this has been Nightlin, and I'm going to be heading out. And if you guys can, please make sure to like the stream or later on YouTube video. And subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. And until next time, peace.